Hello, this video is about using the lead management Excel sheet to track and monitor new sales opportunities for your freelance business or for your small business, or even if you work as a sales executive or manager for any firm, you could use the sheet to track your own leads or leads of your team. So first, we will go ahead to the website www.excerpt.in. I will, however, mention the link to download the sheet in the description of the video. But in case if you're on the home page, you need to go to the resources tab. Under resources, the first option is the lead management Excel sheet. So we click on the lead management Excel sheet. It will take us to the page from where we can download this free Excel template to manage leads and sales opportunities. So on this page, you can read the description. There are some snapshot views of what the reports will look like once you fill the data in the lead management sheet. But here, as you see, we have the link to download. This is a pop-up to subscribe. So let's close that right now. So we click on this link. This is a file which has been uploaded on the Google Drive. From there, you can just download it to your own PC. You could save it on a cloud folder, Google Drive, or Microsoft OneDrive. But here I have downloaded this, so it's now on my own download folder. So I'll open the file. Okay, let's wait for the file to open. Now here we have the lead management Excel sheet. So we'll enable editing. Great, so now we have the file. As you could see, there are three sheets in the lead tracking sheet. One is the lead tracker. So obviously this is where you make entries of all the new leads and keep updating the status of each lead. Here you have the dashboard sheet where you get the summary of the performance. So here you get month-wise performance, you get your lead stage report, the total lead count, your conversion percentage, important KPIs to track. And here you have a drop-down section. So this is the source from which you could input details in the lead tracker. In case if you want to customize it for your own requirements, you can just change the entries or add entries in the drop-down here. So let's start with the lead tracker. Let's look at the fields here. Here it says that do not delete values in columns with orange header. So these are columns which would have some formulas inbuilt to calculate certain values for KPIs. For example, lead age. So it's a formula based field. Do not delete values in these fields. So there are three columns with an orange header. So here we have a few sample entries, Jan, Feb. So let's try and make a few entries. So for example, today, suppose if I had received a lead last month on the 20th of June, the company name would have been Acme Advertising. That was from India. Let's say it was from Delhi. The city was New Delhi. Lead owner within the company, let's say Nick is the lead owner. The client name, suppose, is Pooja Shah. Designation is for Pooja is owner. We have an email for Pooja. Let's have a phone number. So you could make those entries. That will be important for you once you want to contact the client back. But for this example's sake, let's just not worry about entering these details. Now, lead source. This is important because you would want to know which source is giving you the most number of leads and has the best conversion. So this way you'll be able to optimize your sources and also optimize the marketing budget for each source. So let's say Pooja got in touch with us through one of our email newsletters. So email becomes the source. Lead status based on Pooja's response. Right now you would say it's warm because the lead stage for Pooja is, suppose she called Nick from the company and she was able to express her needs. So here Pooja, a new lead, moves directly from the database stage to a need identified stage. So not every lead will go through all the stages. So suppose Pooja mentioned her requirements on the first call. So the stage is need identified. Based on Nick's discussion with Pooja, suppose the deal value right now is the assumption is about 35,000. The lead is still open. Now, since the lead was generated on the 20th of June. The lead is now 37 days old. So you could mention the next action here, the deadline. Now, if the deadline is in the past date, then you would see there'll be a red formatting to let you know that the action that was planned is pending. It's still to be taken. Then you have the remarks column. In case if you have a secondary contact in the company, you could enter those details. And these are some fields which would be used to calculate the dashboard value. Now let's make one more entry. Suppose we got one lead on this month, 15th of July. It was say NTC Inc. The lead was from say, let's say it was from Tamil Nadu. It was from Chennai, and this was assigned to Anjali. Murugan S was the client. He is the VP operations for the company. Murugan's email, phone number, website. Now let's say Murugan, the source for this lead was telecalling. So Anjali did some research. She called the company. She spoke to Murugan. This leads seems to be hot right now. She's already presented a proposal, and the deal value here is about 27,500. It's still to be closed. Or let's say the lead is closed. Let's assume that Anjali spoke to Murugan, things really moved fast, he liked the proposal, and this deal was closed as one. And the close date was, say, yesterday. That is the 26th of July, 20. So here you see, in 11 days, Anjali was able to get in touch with the client, negotiate, identify the requirements, submit a proposal, and then close the deal. So here we have a few entries done. Now the summary of these leads would be reflected automatically in the dashboard sheet. So here you see, as a company, you need to mention your company name here. So you had 7 leads, 2 leads for one lead was lost. So the conversion percentage for the company or for the person or for the team who was maintaining this sheet is 28.57%. It takes 25 days on an average to close a deal. The total revenue earned so far is 30,300. Now here you have a month-wise summary. And there were 3 leads in Jan, out of which one was won. So you have a monthly conversion rate. February, your conversion rate was 0. As per the sample sheet, there were no leads in March, April, May. June, there was one, which is still open. So here you will be able to track your team's or your company's conversion rate or your self-conversion rate on a month-on-month basis. And you could see the trend of improvement. And here you could see the status of your leads as per the stages. So you have 2 leads in the need identified stage, 1 proposal presented, 1 negotiating, 2 closed one. So this tells you out of the total number of leads that you have, which stage has how many leads and what's the deal value. So right now in the need identified stage, you have deals worth 47,500. So as a company, as a team, or as a sales executive, you would like to focus on these 2 leads and would want to move them to the next stage, till the decision is taken by the client. You would ideally want them to take a positive decision, so agree to your proposal. Here you have a lead source report. So here you could see the total deal value and the total won value. So if you take the total won value as a benchmark, then telecalling has been the most successful so far, has given you deals over 27,500. Others, there is no deal that has been converted, but this is sample data with only 7 leads. Once you enter more leads here, you'll be able to have a better judgment of which source works best for you and where you should optimize your marketing efforts and budget. So this is in a nutshell a very simple lead management Excel sheet. If you have not been using a sales CRM or a lead management software yet, this is a good start for you, where you could start entering leads and inculcate that discipline for yourself and for your team, where they ensure that they make entries every day and they track the status, especially the actions that have been planned. So keep a clear focus on the deadline, that actions are being implemented on time, and track your conversion percentage for every executive, for every source, and optimize your marketing and your sales efforts. And once you've been using this sheet for a while and you really understand your requirements, your expectations from a sales CRM or a lead management software, that would be a right time for you to evaluate the different options available. If you want to go with Zoho CRM, Zoho has launched a CRM Begin for small businesses specifically. You have HubSpot, you have Pipedrive, and there are multiple other options. So once you've used this sheet for a while and your team has the habit and discipline of ensuring that every lead is being captured, that would be the right time to go ahead and deploy a CRM. Because whatever CRM, whatever system you use, the most important is adherence to the CRM. The discipline of the team to enter notes, enter lead details, and the management's effort to monitor those lead opportunities. So this Excel sheet will give you an understanding and would help you inculcate that habit and discipline of tracking and monitoring all your leads and sales opportunities. Once you start monitoring your opportunities, you would see the conversion percentage will improve automatically to a certain extent, and then you keep identifying opportunities and improving them. This in a nutshell was how this lead management sheet works, how you can download it, save a copy, enter the notes, and view the reports that are there. In case if there are any additional reports you would like to generate, or if you have any suggestions, feedback, or questions, do mention your comments in the comment section, or you already can go to the website. There's a contact us section on the website. Please feel free to fill in your questions and I will try to revert back as soon as I can. Thank you for watching this video.